Hey friends, thank you for joining me today. I'm Tish and this is Tish Loves Home. So today I'm going to be sharing with you several different things. Part of the video will be a little bit earlier in the week where I took down all the rest of the Easter stuff that I had. I got all that cleaned up, so I'll share that with you. I love putting seasonal decor out, but I will admit I am always happy when I get it put back up and kind of get things cleaned. I'm going to share with you just kind of some of the things that I have out now. I have another tea coming up next weekend, so I'll be making changes again. So I'm going to share a little bit about what's out right now. I also have a couple of little projects to do today. I'm going to be working on a wreath. Not really a wreath, kind of like a garland that's going to go around my fireplace for this next tea. And I'm going to share with you some of the things that I've ordered for it, some of the things that I have, so that when the tea comes, you'll know where all this stuff came from. So let's just hop right on into this day and see what I can get done. So I do want to share with you, before I get too far into this video, a couple of facial products that I'm trying. Let me go ahead and tell you, I'm really not a product girl. My two girls are. They love all the latest, makeups and lotions and all the things. I've just never really been that into those things, but I watched a video lately. A lady, I want to say girl. Can I just stay with girl? My age. A lady my age was talking about, makeup and stuff, just different things as you age. To kind of keep yourself looking youthful and, good for your age. I mean, I am the age I am, but I do want to look good at the age that I am. So I decided, based off of some of the things that she suggested, that I was going to try just a few new things. I want to tell you to start out with, I am not spending a lot of money to do this. This is just a couple small things that I wanted to try. And one of them that she mentioned was going to liquid foundation versus like the matte, just because, and I know probably a lot of you've heard this, that sticks in your fine lines and wrinkles more. So I decided I was going to try some of that, and even doing a little liquid blush. Now, I don't know what my makeup is going to look like on this film, because let me just go ahead and tell you this too. One of the things, because is I have on tanner. I did put on some tanner last night, because I've got on this little thin sweatshirt today right now, but I'm going to be coming out of it. I already know. It's hot here already, and it's going to be getting hotter. So it's time for the self-tanner to come out. Because she did mention using tanner and how, it does kind of just make you look a little more youthful when you have a little color. So anyway, I said all that to say I do have some tanner on, but I did try some of this today. I don't really know how it's going to show up yet on camera. That may help me decide if I like it or not when I watch this back. But let me go ahead and show you the two products that I'm trying now. And if you have suggestions, please send me a link, show me a picture, whatever, because I'm open to some things. I am willing to try some new things. So here we go. Let's take a look at these. So again, these are not expensive products. Both of them came from Walmart. The little e.l.f. brand. I think these were maybe like, I want to say they were $8 or $9 each. So I tried that this morning. It went on very smoothly. I did not use a lot because I do have some self-tanner on. And then this was actually one, I think, very similar to the one that she showed. It's just like a little blush, a liquid blush, which I have never used before. So I'm going to give these a try for a while. I'm going to use these up and see how I like them. And then if I want to try something after that, I'll try something new. So these are the things that I had left. It looks like probably more than it really is, but I went ahead and brought my 3 tubs down. It's so hard taking stuff up and downstairs, y'all. It makes me, anyway, but they're down. So I'm going to wrap up all the things that need to go back, and I'm just going to let Trent put them back up when he gets home and just sit down. It's gotten hot, and I'm just feeling toasty. got it all packed up. I'm not in the mood. I can go ahead and tell you that right now. And they're really not exactly like the labels say, but I only have 3 bins for Easter. And really I'd usually change it a lot anyway, so I think that'll be fine. I am going to put these at the foot of the stairs and get something to eat. It's almost 3 o'clock and I have not had lunch yet. This is what I do. It's not good. And just chill out, rest for a little bit, and then I'll get Trent to carry them upstairs for me later. So check on that part of the list. Even though I didn't enjoy doing it, I got it done. There's the sign. I have it right back here as you come in the garage by my little bench. It's just so cute. And that's the Sheen find. So Hampton's helping me. We're just trying to do a few little things. I did get it's like a, I don't know, divider to kind of hide the wheelbarrow and the trash can. We just got to put it up. Hampton is on the lizard hunt. He is really loving chasing lizards out here. But we're about to go put down some mothballs in the back. I know some people don't believe that they prevent snakes, but I have had other people tell me they do. But here's the thing. Every time I put them out, I don't see any. So I'm a believer. So after Easter cleanup, I just put this on my island and it'll stay here. May stay here even for the tea, because in the other one, I just kind of left what I had in here. But just kind of an in-between before I put up my summer stuff. Then in here, I just put this little runner back down and this little greenery, just another little spring in between. Just changed out a few things around just so it would look a little bit more like spring. So this was the little cake stand. And over here, I just put one of my little boxwood things with my light. This actually came from Walmart. I think I got 2 of them, and I want to say they were maybe 15 a piece, but I just thought they were really pretty. So that's just a nice little filler. And really in here, all I did was take the bunnies up and left my chargers, because all this will be changed around again soon. And out here, I just put my cute little sign that a friend made me last year, and so I was so happy to have that up. And I just put this little thing on the side. I don't know if I should just put it down or if I should keep it on that shelf, on that little stool. I don't know. I'm going to look at it and kind of decide. This is going to be moved to the front door after the tea, because I just think it would show up really well there with the topiaries I already have. There's probably never a day at home for me that doesn't involve a little laundry, but a little bit every day keeps it from getting backed up and keeps me from getting overwhelmed when I see so much stuff in the laundry room. So, of course, putting up a little clothes to finish off this time and get ready to move on to my next little project. So I had ordered some of these for church for something that we did on Palm Sunday. And I've got an idea for what we're going to do different next year, because what I had envisioned this year was it was a bust, I'm going to be honest. But anyway, we're going to do something different next year. So these are some that I had just taken that I had gotten that are not exactly like all the others, but no. So these are some of the same kind of palms that we used at church for Palm Sunday. The idea that we had did not turn out the way that I really wanted, so next year I'm going to do something different. I'm going to go ahead and write it down so I don't forget. But today I'm going to take some of these and I'm going to spray paint them. Caroline actually gave me this idea. The tea that I'm doing this next weekend is kind of a tropical vibe almost, and she's using like pinks, light pinks and yellows and oranges, and I'm going to do some citrus with it. So I'm going to spray paint this pink, yellow, and a pretty orange, and we're going to make a garland above the fireplace, and I'm probably going to tuck some little balloons and flowers in it. So let's go ahead outside and we'll start the spray painting. All right, so I have them out here on my spray painting board. If you've been on my channel for a while, you know I'm the queen of spray painting. So this is just a shower board. This is off on the corner of our yard. That is not a pretty section. We are still trying to get some things done over here. But I went ahead and divided these up into threes because I'm going to do 3 different colors. So I'll have 8 of each, and then I'm going to keep a few green pieces just to fill in. So I'm going to go ahead and start spray painting. And of course, Hampton's out here. He thinks he's going to help me. I'm going to have to scoot him away when I start painting. Right, Hampton? Hampton, you going to help Mama? So tired. He's been chasing me around already this morning. Bless his little heart. So I'm going to let these dry. So I'm going to let these dry on this side, and then I'm going to turn them over to the back side. I'm going to go ahead and water my plants while that's happening. Y'all, you know what? I'm already just, here we go. The humidity is so thick today. I need my shorts on outside. I'm miserable already. Y'all gonna hear me talking about this heat a lot, so I'm sorry. Just get ready. But anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and water the plants out here, and then we'll put another coat on those, and I'm gonna head back in for the next thing on my list. So I have found that these little flowers, and I'm gonna show you the tag on them. Vinca, I guess that's how you say it. These do so well in my yard. I mean, when I plant these, they have them in reds and whites. They literally lasted, I mean, almost like through January. And ivy. These are 2 things that do well out here and just keeps coming back. So I'm going to work smarter, not harder. And I'm going to add a few of these to this, and I have another planter on the other side. And then I have a few other pots, and that's all I'm going to put in them. And I'm just kind of buying some along. They're not very expensive. So I got quite a few this time, and I'll get some more next time. Hampton is currently on his lizard hunt. He loves chasing lizards. So I guess the lizard got behind the couch. So he's really not happy about it. All right, so I have that planted. Got some water on them. This one I hadn't added flowers to yet, but this has been here for years. And then I put a few more over here. And then I went ahead and I had 2 matching pots. So I put some on each side of this. So, you know, why I haven't decided to do this a long time ago, I don't know, because they do great. And ivy just, it always lasts. So I'm going for lasting. So out here in this little, what I call the courtyard, it's off of the French doors going into the dining room. It's really been really pretty out here this year. I am going to change these pillows out before my next tea. They were from last year and they're kind of faded, and I do have some others I can use. But I just went ahead and added some more of those flowers and ivy. These are Kimberly Queen Ferns. So we'll see how they do here. My yard is tricky because of the shade. And then I have a begonia over here, which so far it seems to be doing okay. So we'll see. And then another pot with some of those flowers and ivy. And this little yellow rose bush, it's starting to bloom. It blooms every year. Not a whole lot. I probably could do some things to make it do a little bit better. If you've got recommendations for that, let me know, because it's really pretty and it's been here a long time. We still need to do a little bit more cleanup here and there, which I'm going to do, and I am going to get some more of those flowers and the ivy. So we finally picked up this furniture that I had bought from a friend last June, and I'm going to be using this for the tea. These tables have glass tabletops, so it's supposed to be pretty weather next weekend, so I'm hoping I can use them all, because she kind of has more of like a tropical, kind of a beachy vibe almost. So I'm using the palms and the ferns, so I think this will be super cute with it. And I am about to start planting these flower boxes, and then I've got more mothballs over there to put out to keep the snakes away. So here is my Amazon haul. I got this wreath for, I think it was like $18. This is going to be up for my tea that's upcoming, because she's kind of doing like ferns and, you know, light colors, and I'm going to do citrus with it. So I will be changing out the bow, but I think it's so pretty, very summery, and I could use it even on the table with something in the center of it. These are some of the rolls of ribbon that I got for her tea. She is doing, I think these colors are so pretty together, pinks, oranges, like the peachy, and the yellows. So I'm just going to be tying this around lots of different places. I'm sure I'll do one of these on the wreath. This is a new teeth whitener that I wanted to try. It's not very expensive. I think it was like $8. It's supposed to be one of the best. It's supposed to be, so we will see. And then I got a box of 12 of these little 4x6 gold frames. I'm going to use these for a rehearsal dinner, and then of course I can always use them for, you know, other teas and things too. And then I don't know how well you can see this, but this is a little short black romper, and I've been wanting to try one of these off of Amazon. I've held it up to myself, and I think the length is going to be good, so we shall see. So I'm about to tell you and show you the reason, that one of the many reasons I don't need to be working in the yard, so stay tuned. So I decided to put one of my little tables and chairs that I got this weekend. Well, I actually paid for them last June, just now picking them up. Terrible. But anyway, I decided to put it out here. It's not completely covered, so, and you know, this stuff is not waterproof, so we'll see. I may have to try to, I'm going to redo the cushions for sure. And then, you know, like Trent said, we could try to, there's something you can get to go on this bamboo, and I may try to spray it with something. If you know of something, let me know. But then also, if we know that it's going to be a lot of rain, we could just, you know, pull it under the patio area. So anyway, we'll see. If you're still hanging in here with me, thank you so much for watching. I feel like this video has been a long process. So anyway, it's just been a little bit of this and that, doing each day. And I'm going to end by sharing with you one of the many reasons that I don't need to be working in the yard. So here you go. I'm going to put these pictures up. Trent killed it, and he placed it in 3 different areas in the yard so we would know what they look like if we come across them. So I was working out in one of the flower beds in the front yard. Didn't really want to. You see, I'm glistening because it's so humid. Well, I've been raking and doing all the things, and I stopped because I saw part of it. That was like, the Lord just sent that snake to tell me, this is not for you. Yard work is not for me. Now, I can plant a few little flowers in a pot, put them around. I've got my flowers and my ivy that I know do well out here, but the rest of it, I just need to forget about it. Because between my allergies, I've got short arms, short hands, can't pick heavy stuff up. You know, this yard is big, it's not flat, it's just, you know, and now here we are with the snakes. So anyway, yeah, I'm just going to wrap this up with that. And I appreciate you continuing to hang in there with me. I know this has been another this and that video, but for the next several days, I am going to be doing tea prep. I have a rehearsal dinner that I'm going to be helping to set up for on Friday. And then I have my second grad tea here on Saturday. So make sure you subscribe, and you can see all the behind the scenes and see how all the stuff that I've gotten together, how it all turns out. Thanks, guys. See you next time.